I don't kill.
Good to see you, man. Hey, can you get to this mic real quick? You look busy. You're Joey Porter.
You got it, Mitt.
Boom.
Thanks, Mitt.
Thanks, Mitt. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Joey Porter.
Yeah!
Super Bowl champion Pittsburgh Steelers. Hey, how do we feel about Big Mike? A lot of Yinzers were pissed early. Then they heard his press conference where he got emotional. Obviously loves the city. What are your thoughts? And are you guys all going to still go back like college?
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you have our Tomlin guys who love Coach Tomlin. You know what I'm saying? It's different because he's family. But with Mike, he's a Yinzer. You know what I mean? He understands what it is to be a Pittsburgh Steeler because he's been watching them his whole life. And he, like you said in that press conference, it showed that he's happy to be back at home.
What are your thoughts on how the season went this last year? Still in it, obviously winning AFC North.
Yeah.
Still have an opportunity, but never really felt like they were going to win a Super Bowl all year.
It was up and down season because we never hit our stride. So even when we hit our stride and thought we was going to make a way, it ended how it ended, right? Like we was right there, could have went somewhere farther, but we won the division and didn't win the playoff game.
Tone has a question for you, Joey.
Yeah, I do. You got Matt Ryan in Atlanta now. He's in a president role. Chris Spielman, I believe, in Detroit. Dan Marino in Miami. Have you thought about taking a president role with the Steelers?
Yeah.
Former player.
I thought about just getting back in the building.
Yeah.
I feel like my presence is needed just to be back in the building. But, to the powers that be, they know I want to come back home, so we'll see.
Culture, part of the culture. Want to coach? What do you want to do?
I would love to coach. I never want to stop coaching, but, I can take any role. I just feel like having older Steelers in the building to know how it's supposed to go, what it looks like, I ain't going to hurt nobody.
Especially with a turnover, I think that's not bad. And a kid. AJ has a question for you, Joey.
What's it like watching your son play, especially for your team? That has to be awesome.
Awesome, like you said. Undescribable. Like Mark Bruner used to always ask me, every day, man, it's crazy. How do it feel? Now he has a son on the same team, and I'm like, what's your answer? He can't explain it.
Yeah.
I was trying to tell him that it's unexplainable because, every dad wants your son to be better than him, and my son is on a path to be better than me, and that's a dad's dream. Making it to the league is, you guys know a lot of shit got to go right for it to happen.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
A lot of shit got to go right. You got to have a lot of people pulling for you, and a lot of shit just got to happen your way. So to watch him have these opportunities, like I said, man, it's awesome. Shit, I'm fired up every weekend.
You had to work his ass off, too.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You don't just get handed it because your dad was a great football player, so obviously not easy. Go ahead.
You kind of touched on it. Getting there is one thing, but staying there is much harder. And I feel like this year he had his best year, Pro Bowl, all pro level type of year out there. Do you know kind of what changed? I know for him, it's obviously it's him and he's living his life, but how much conversation have you had throughout the involvement with what's going on with him day to day and week to week?
Well, we talk football all the time, but I think, honestly, him having Ramsey there with him, because his rookie year was Pat Peterson. Love Pat. I had Pat as a rookie. At that time when he had Pat wasn't doing number one corner stuff, right? So JJ had to follow and travel. So his confidence grew. Then the next year, he was DB1 again, but you really never had that vet that's showing you how to be DB1, everything that goes with it. You know what I'm saying? It's a certain way you work. AJ know what I'm talking about. Pat know what I'm talking about. When you're the number one guy, you lead everything when you're the number one. So then we had Ramsey, a true number one, he got to see kind of what it looked like. All-around football player. And I think when you're around somebody like that, it makes you step your game up because in his heart, he thinks he's number one. So it just iron sharpened iron. And with Ramsey being there, helped him become a complete football player.
So I had Vinatieri at kicker, obviously different world, but similar.
Yeah.
I got to see Vinatieri hey, you're allowed to do this. You're allowed to do this. This is what this old-ass dude has been doing at the greatest level of all time. That is a weapon for any young player. They always say, be in the back pocket. Last question here. The Football Town NFL Films documentary. I believe I saw you a part
I just
of it.
seen you on there hosting it.
Dude, that's going to be – hey, I don't know how much you know about it. I have not seen it either. I just did the voiceover. I think it's going to be epic. I think it's actually going to be epic.
I just got it sent to my phone. It was posted on your IG, and the first thing I seen was you narrating the whole thing. But this is what I'm talking about when we talk about Mike. You have to be in Pittsburgh to understand what we're talking about. I can't talk for a lot of different cities, but Pittsburgh in itself is a football city that's rooted different. The normal Yinzer is a different person. He's a different person. He's really psychotic about football, and if you live there, you will understand that immediately.
Yeah, I was lucky to grow up there. I think a lot of us were, and we were lucky that you came through and did your thing. And now your boy's doing it. We appreciate you, man.
Pat, appreciate you, man. I'm ready to come on the show.
Okay, you're on it right now, literally. You were in the you went into the Steelers, right?
Yeah.
You went into the Steelers Ring of Honor this year?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Appreciate you, brother.
The speech you gave to the team. Or the fans, I forget what it was, where you were like, we feel like we did our job. We put a we put a trophy in the building or whatever. Yeah. That was cool. I think that hit home with a lot of like Inzers because it feels like we appreciate that you thought that was your mission. Your team was to bring one home, and hopefully 7 comes someday soon.
When you have that many trophies in there, and like Pittsburgh, we bring a lot of guys back. You're going to see Mel Blount before Franco passed. You're going to see a lot of history that always come back in the building. And the only way you respect that history, if you're part of it, you got your own trophy in there. Because, you can be great, we'll love you, but if you ain't give us no trophy, you're just another one of our good players that we ain't going to immortalize you. We're going to like you a lot, but we ain't going to dip you. You know what I'm saying? If you get the trophy, then you get dipped.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we appreciate you getting immortalized in Steelers lore forever. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Porter.
Yeah, appreciate it, fellas.